I'm here today at the Singapore Yacht Show with John Leonida of Clyde & Co. Thanks for joining us, John. John, is the current legal landscape, in your view, in Asia, conducive currently to the expansion of the super yacht industry here?
No, I think the issue here is that there are significant barriers to the development of the super yacht industry. The chief barrier is the rules on cabotage, which prevents super yachts which are not flagged in the jurisdiction where the charter starts from commencing charters. So therefore, if you wanted to start a charter in Bali, for example, you'd have to be Indonesian flagged. That would prevent vessels flagged elsewhere in the region or flagged in the European Union or flagged in the United States from contemplating starting charters within Southeast Asia. And without that changing, I think there will be significant barriers to the super yacht industry developing, and without that, there won't be the drivers to have refit yards, to have marinas develop beyond the small resort marinas that we're seeing today.
Thank you. You mentioned charter there. Which, in your opinion, which jurisdictions in Asia are currently offer the most agreeable conditions for sale and purchase transactions?
I mean, the sale and purchase transactions are not dependent on the region. The sale and purchase transactions are based on international laws, and the choice of jurisdiction is typically either Singapore law or English law. There's nothing more that we need to do in these markets to make the sale and purchase process easier. What we do need to look at is the levels of luxury tax that are placed on the acquisition and the use of those yachts within the region. Some of those luxury taxes are in excess of 50%, which discourages locals from buying yachts and bringing them into the region.
And if the sale and purchase process is perhaps more straightforward, are there particular jurisdictions that offer more potential as cruising destinations in a legal context?
Well, again, I'll come back to the answer I gave right at the beginning. Most jurisdictions provide very flexible cruising permits. The problem is literally getting the boat into that jurisdiction in the first place. And if that vessel is not in that jurisdiction, you're not going to be able to charter. So that has to be addressed at a governmental level and an intergovernmental level between the countries of Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia. Those countries need to come together and recognize they have cruising grounds that outstrip the Caribbean many fold, have coastlines that are unrivaled. I think Indonesia has so many wonderful islands that people could visit. But at the moment, if they want to charter there, they have to charter an Indonesian boat, and that in itself is not conducive to development of the business.
And I guess finally, how does the super yacht industry go about instigating that process?
It has to come through political will. There has to be political will, and that requires lobbying, very robust lobbying from the local super yacht industry, indeed the international super yacht industry, to lobby local governments to show them the economic benefits that come from developing the super yacht industry and the chartering industry in particular in this space.
John, thank you very much.